Okay, all right. So can you start again, please? Sorry.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I would like to take a moment to reflect on how much I've grown through this English course. Where the reason why I started this course is because at the end of the grade 10
Okay,
year, we
okay.
take
Just
a
a minute.
test.
There is something wrong. While you were starting presentation, you have to say like, "Good evening. My name is Nandini. I'm from Canada. I am a
Oh,
student. So little bit introduce yourself and then start.
okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Hello everyone. My name is Nandini, and I'm a student in London. I study in London, and in grade 10 now. And I took this English course, and I'd like to reflect on how I thought about it. So the reason I started this course is because I wanted to pass a test that comes at the end of the grade 10 year. I also took it for personal reasons because I think that the language English is very good for expressing yourself. And when you want to express yourself, if you know how to write properly and be creative while writing, you can express yourself in more than just words. You can also express yourself in writing. And one of the most valuable lessons that I learned here was writing a character sketch, which used a lot of descriptive words, and it gave any character which I might write in a creative story more depth, and it made me understand what the character looked like, what it felt like, and I can incorporate that in my story a lot. We also did plot outlines for novels, and this was really unique and interesting for me because I had never learned that before. And I thought it was very interesting because if you know the outline, then you can just fill it up and then it makes a story. And I think that's very important. And it was also helping me being organized while writing. I also learned how to use descriptive words and flow of my writing, because instead of writing choppy like how we speak, I had to write like it was real writing, like people that are real writers can write like. And I'm glad I could write that because until now I was only writing how we speak, and that was wrong. So I'm glad I could rectify that. And another key takeaway was the children's book writing assignment, because in that we learned, even though it was simple words that we used, it wasn't very hard. It was we had to make it connect, and the audience needed to connect and understand it, and that was really important. Blog writing is something I've never done before, so that was really fun for me to do. And I learned how images can really impact or your writing, and how a blog is more informal. And I also learned what an SEO was, which was interesting. We also covered essay writing, like a persuasive essay. I wrote one about television, the goods and bads of television. And I think persuasive writing is very important because resumes, anything we do for post secondary will most likely be for essays. And I think it was very important to do that. And I think we also read aloud in every lesson, which I think is also really good because it builds command over your tongue, and it's really helpful for just practicing reading aloud. Generally, I just read in my head, so it's very different reading aloud. So I'm glad that we got to do it, even though it wasn't the purpose of the course, but I think it was very important as well. So overall, this course has been really good for me and an eye opener. And now I can write better and read better. And also, I think my writing is more rich and more colorful than it was before. And I'm glad I took this course. Thank you.
Great, great. Very good. Wonderful. I'm literally
Oh, you're
oh,
muted.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah, great. I'm literally impressed by that. You have recalled everything. What did you learn?
Yeah,
That's
I had
great.
the Google Docs, so I just went through them.
Good, good. You are super smart. I'm also very happy to have you as a student in my classroom
Thank
because,
you.
you are already super smart. Your reading is already very good. Okay,
Thank you.
I have just polished your writing. That's it. I have just polished your writing, and you always take very little time to understand because you have a very
Thank you.
sharp brain. You don't need anything like, okay, make me understand again twice, not like that. I just
Mhm.
explained one time. You are pretty smart to understand. So that helped. That actually that is very impressive. I was literally impressed by you. Okay, great, lovely.